I was gonna go. I can't hear anything. Your mom waved at me. I did with that accent. You pick up the thing and go, sorry. Your mom waved at me. Your mom waved at me. You would have tapped that.
There is a great deal of thought that goes into a celebration like today, and I'd be remiss if I didn't thank all of those that made today possible. Thank you to Dr. Leah and our supportive administrative cabinet, along with the guidance of Mr. Ciapetta and the Board of Education. Thank you. Thank you to Mr. Sansato for your dedication to Stimson Middle School in the past years. We all wish you nothing but the best in retirement. Thank you to our Stimson Moving Up Committee, our music department, and all of the staff that volunteered today to make today special. Thank you to each and every one of you for your ideas and helping to bring today to fruition. Thank you to Mr. Reggie Betts, who is one of the best thought partners in South Huntington. He makes sure every single plan comes to reality. Thank you, Reggie. Big round of applause. Thank you to our dedicated teachers who are here to cheer you on today. They're up over here. And you've probably noticed by now that we have a pretty substantial program. It's pretty thick. That's due in part because of a large number of students that have earned distinction high academic achievement in the different content areas. If you have a second, look through it. There's many pages with many names on them. That shows our students work really hard, but I also think this level of accomplishment is a testament to excellent teaching. So thank you very much, Stimson staff, for all that you do every single day. Stimson students, they marked a significant milestone in your journey in South Huntington. As we gather to celebrate your wrap ceremony, we reflect not only on your academic achievements, which are great, but also on your personal growth, lasting memories that you created during the time. Throughout your middle school years, you've faced challenges, you've embraced new experiences, forge friendships that will undoubtedly last a lifetime. Each of you has shown Stimson pride, perseverance, respect, dedication, and overall excellence. These traits will serve as a strong foundation for you as you transition to high school and beyond. As you prepare to step into the next chapter of your education, remember the lessons you've learned inside and outside the classroom at Stimson. Cherish the guidance of your teachers, the support of your families, and the camaraderie of your peers. These bonds have helped shape you into individuals that you are today. While we celebrate your accomplishments, we also look ahead with excitement and optimism for what the future holds. High school will bring a whole bunch of new opportunities, new challenges, and new discoveries. Embrace these every single moment with an open mind and a brave heart, knowing that you are well prepared for whatever lies ahead. A few weeks ago, I addressed the National Junior Honor Society at their induction ceremony. My message was one that should sound familiar right now, something that you've heard since day one at Stimson. I spoke about involvement. I spoke about putting your full self into whatever your passions and skills are. Although today is bittersweet for me, I'm overjoyed for you to get involved in this. From day one, again, I spoke about involvement. I said, join a club, try for a sport, do something, anything. Just get involved in something outside of the classroom. High school is going to provide you with so much opportunity. I hope you've heard my message and all of the lessons from the adults at Stimson. Get yourself involved in your high school community. There are so many doors waiting for you. As I just mentioned, today is bittersweet. I'm going to miss the taps in the hallway, the creative excuses about how you forgot where your class was in June. I'm going to miss the very high fives from Lene. Lene, where are you? I'm going to miss Alicia.
I feel like I just hit going into a car crash. What was that?
I'm going to miss Alicia getting a little upset and then wanting to do row fives. I'm going to miss John Luca's hellos. Where are you, John Luca? I'm really going to miss Jason's laugh every single day. I'm going to miss my 7 a.m. greeter who's not here today, Chase Smullian. Every day at 7 a.m. he was there waiting for me. So even though Chase isn't here today, thank you, Chase. I appreciated all those moments. And I feel really bad that I never thanked each and every one of them. I could stay up here all day and talk about all of the interesting characters we have. We have a lot. But that's what made Stimson so much fun. And it made my day better. Each of you had an impact on all of us. Every single adult that was working at Stimson, you had an impact on us. And we want you to understand that. And that's important.
The subsonic waves going by here.
This is all. I'm going to go a little rogue now. I'm going to go over here. So don't mind me. I just want to let you know that we truly appreciate you. And everything that you've done day in and day out for Stimson to make it a better place. But all of us are very happy knowing that the impact you've had on us, that's going to translate to high school. And I feel like you're going to have a great impact in high school. On behalf of the Stimson staff, Mr. Sansada, Mr. Clark, we want to know that we're proud of your accomplishments and we can't wait to see what your future holds. Congratulations.
Adopt a play. They should start playing. They should start playing. Not like this. See Dr. Jason.
They called one
When they call them, everyone goes up. They call them all by name.
and then one at the same time. Called by the computer.
I think that's how it is. Called out.
Thank you, Mr. Rogalino, and our audience. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Galina and Steve.
Thank you, Mr. Duggan. Good afternoon. I want to welcome all of our South Huntington families here for our second annual 2024 Stimson Middle School Moving Up ceremony. I would also like to acknowledge 3 of our Board of Education members. We have Mr. Sidney Joyner, Board Trustee, Mr. Bill Gilligan. Can everybody hear me? Sorry about that. We also have Mr. Nicholas Iapetta, our Board of Education President. Today, we gather to recognize the hard work, dedication, and growth of our remarkable 8th grade students as they transition from middle school to high school. It is amazing to think how students go through so many transitions as they pass from one grade to the next. But the transition from middle school to high school is one of the more significant transitions they face. This journey has been filled with lessons, not just in academics, but in life. You have learned the value of friendship, the importance of commitment, and the power that curiosity holds. These lessons will serve as a strong foundation as you embark on the next chapter of your educational journey. I'm not taking everybody, right? No. Oh, no.
Whether now you do. You know there's going to be a microphone meeting tomorrow in my office. Whether your dreams lie in science, the arts, sports, or any other field, know that with hard work and dedication, you can achieve anything. Set your goals high and do not be afraid to pursue them. Learning about your interests now will only help you later in life. Go out and try for a different sport. Attend a different club. Be active in school. You will come to learn what drives you and gives you passion in life. Parents and guardians, today we also celebrate you. Your support, encouragement, and guidance have been instrumental. Thank you for being their cheerleaders, their tutors, and a constant support system to them. Your unwavering dedication does not go unnoticed, and we are grateful for the role that you play. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I want you to know that we understand that you send us your child with the expectation we will help guide and nurture them towards continued success. Please know that we do not take these responsibilities lightly and that it is an honor and a privilege to be part of your child's growth and development. Students, I look forward to watching you continue to grow into young men and women that will lead our district and society in the years to come. Today is a day to celebrate your accomplishments, but it is also a day to look forward with excitement and anticipation. The future is bright, and it is yours to shape. Believe in yourselves, support each other, and never stop learning. My parting advice to you is to remember that you will always be able to accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay focused on what you want to achieve here at Walt Whitman High School. I am incredibly proud of each and every one of you, and I wish you all the best as you continue your journey into high school and beyond. Thank you. Have a wonderful summer, and I look forward to seeing you here in September.
Let's try a different area. Maybe that'll help. Last year, I began a new tradition based on a prior tradition of honoring students who showed grit and determination. Previously, we would hold an award ceremony in June, so just think about that for a second. We could all be outside right now. And present students with an award based on character. This award captured some of our wonderful students, but definitely not enough of them. So I changed it to where we honor students monthly who show perseverance, respect, integrity, dedication, and excellence, or Stimson pride, in a small ceremony where we invite families with a special recognition. These students exemplify the very best of Stimson with their words and daily actions. Please join me in congratulating the following Pride Award winners for the 2023-2024 school year. Students, when you hear your name, simply stand where you are so we can honor you. Madeline Bush, Jace Power, Juliana McKee, Stephanie Garcia, Nicholas Marini, Sophia Giardina, Darian Corrado Perez, Polaris Alessia Peters, Thomas Skoka, Joshua Payne, Ryan Ranko, Alessandra Bessimo, Joseph Molina Lozano, Michaela Turpin, Antonio Alvarez, Anna Reeves, Lillian Montana, Alasia Stafford, Milan Montour, Giselle Gamez, Charlotte Zate, Johan Melorio, Morgan Smith, Justin Escobar Rivas, and Emma Castellanos. Additionally, I'd like to honor more of our outstanding students. You'll notice in our program the names of students who have achieved high academic achievement for this school year. Aside from these achievements, 94 students have been awarded the Presidential Award this year. Presidential Award winners have consistently shown academic excellence by maintaining over a 90% average or higher for 6 consecutive quarters in middle school. We honor those students and have included a special recognition for them in their certificate holders, so parents be able to look out for those. Our final award for this afternoon is the State Controller's Achievement Award. The New York State Controller's Achievement Award is presented each year to students who have excelled academically and have shown leadership potential by volunteering their time to serve the school or community. Comptroller DiNapoli sends his sincere congratulations and best wishes to the graduating 8th graders of 2024. Will the following students please come up to the stage and be recognized for their academic and service accomplishments. Congratulations to Brian Rankle, Nancy Harris, and Rebecca Shaw. Presenting the District of Stimson.
I'll tell you when we get out.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Before we get to Mr. and Ms. Stimson, I was hoping you could allow me a few minutes. I was hoping you could allow me a few minutes to speak. As most of you know, after 32 years in education and 18 years as an assistant principal at Stimson Middle School, I will be retiring in a few years. And it is milestones like this that kind of give you a minute to pause and reflect. So I hope you don't mind indulging me. I know it's hot. I'll try to be as quick as I can. Despite all my years of experience, I was pretty anxious at the start of the school year. See, for the first 17 years of my career at Stimson, most of my work was behind the scenes. I wasn't really tasked with dealing with students on an everyday basis. This year we decided to try a new model. We had 2 assistant principals, each one be assigned a grade level. So you 8th graders were fortunate enough to get stuck with me. What made me anxious was wondering if I could... That's making it funny. But what made me anxious was wondering if at this point in my career, in teaching overall trips, would I still be able to connect with kids? Would they respect me? And most importantly, would I be able to make some sort of positive impact on their lives? So over the course of this year, I had the opportunity to speak with many of them. It reminded me why I went... Let me try something.
I'll just tell you. You're smart.
It reminded me why I went to education in the first place. I lost the spot. While you and I didn't always agree in all our conversations, I will never regret the time that I spent working directly with students this year, exploring different ways to handle stressful situations. Looking back, I have to say that working with you has been the highlight of my final year. As my time runs out at Stimson, I have to address 2 things, though, that have been driving me crazy all year. Number 1, as much as I love you all, I'm not your brother. Right? It's an important life skill, seriously. Right? Every generation has their slang words. I have no problem with that. It's knowing when to use them and who to use them. When you are talking to staff members, Mr. and Miss would be fine. Use the bro with your friends. Secondly, please, before you get to high school, please learn how to send a proper email. With all the different ways we communicate today, it's important to know that what's acceptable in one form of communication might not be acceptable in another form. An email to a staff member should not read like a text message to a friend. It should begin with a greeting. Good morning, Ms. So-and-so. Good afternoon, Mr. So-and-so. Dear Mr. So-and-so. It shouldn't be, hey, Mr. Sansai. As much as possible, the body of your email should be written with proper grammar, punctuation, spelling, capitalization. Okay, those text message abbreviations, really don't belong in email. And you should close your email with some type of closure. Thank you, sincerely yours truly, things like that, and then your name. Whatever you do, please do not try to squeeze the entire email into the subject line of the text, of the email. That should be for something like, question about final exam. It shouldn't be the whole message. When you get to my age, it's inevitable that you begin to compare generations. You hear a lot of older guys like me say, well, we did things this way when I was a kid. Our way is better. This generation doesn't understand. Believe me, I recognize that your generation is growing up very differently than mine. That's not to say that the way I grew up is better. It's just different. You guys have grown up with technology that I could never have even imagined when I was your age. Device that you guys all hold in your hand literally puts the world at your fingertips. You're able to contact friends and family all over the world with the push of a button. It seems so easy to stay connected, but somehow kids today seem to be more isolated than ever. Parents know that teenagers have never been great communicators. This is nothing new. Teenagers are not so good at sharing their problems with their parents. They tend to go to their friends. Again, nothing new. Let me explain to you what it was like in my house growing up. We had this thing on the wall in the kitchen. It was attached to the wall. It was a telephone. It wasn't in your pocket. It had a cord to it. So you couldn't go down into the basement or into another room. You had to stay in the kitchen. You try to stretch the cord as far as you could, and maybe you could get to the outside door so you had just a shred of privacy. But your parents knew what was going on. They knew who you were talking to because they answered the phone. They couldn't hear your conversation, but they could tell by your body language if things were going okay. It gave them the opportunity, when you got off the phone, if they thought things weren't right, to, maybe touch base with you a little bit later in the day. It allowed them to do their job as parents. Today's way of communication takes that a little bit away from parents. And as connected as parents are, there's still, your communication with your friends is very, very private. It doesn't happen in the kitchen, out loud, in front of the entire family. You're in your room, supposedly doing your homework, and you're texting or communicating with usually more than one person, sometimes for hours on end. And your parents have no idea. They can't see your face. They can't hear the tone of the conversation. They don't know. It's very hard for parents. They have to work harder at trying to figure out what is going on in their life. So kids, I ask you to please keep your parents in the loop as you navigate your way through the sometimes turbulent waters of high school. Give them an opportunity to do what parents are supposed to do. Allow them to teach you, to nurture you, to guide you. In addition to your parents, your high school will be filled with staff members who also have a wide range of life experiences. If for some reason you cannot provide your parents, remember that there are people at your high school that will be able to talk to. I know the majority of you will be attending Walden High School next year. You're at one of those crossroads in your life. You're literally entering the young adult phase of your life. And with that comes some additional responsibility for you. See, these next 4 years, they're on you. They're not on your parents. It's what you do with this time that will determine which doors are open for you when you graduate. I challenge you to show up every day, on time, hopefully. Take responsibility for your own learning. Put in the work. Ask for help when you need it, and get involved in at least one extracurricular activity. This is how you will open doors for yourself. The more well-rounded you are, the more choices you will have in life. It's on you, so please make the most of it. Of course, there will be mistakes along the way. That can't be avoided. But please look out for each other. Protect each other. Help each other. Remember, if things ever feel like they're beyond your control, you have an entire community of people with a wide range of life experiences who are ready to help you. All you need to do is reach out. So the Stimson's 8th grade class for 2024, you guys will always hold a special place in my heart. We're leaving this place that has meant so much to me for so many years together. I care about all of you very deeply. I hope that in some small way, I've made a positive impact on your life. I know you have on mine. I look forward to hearing about all your accomplishments in the years to come. Congratulations. All right, so now I have the privilege of introducing two students who have kind of figured it out in middle school, and hopefully will continue on this path in high school. Mr. and Ms. Stimson. So before we introduce them, let me explain the award. Mr. and Ms. Stimson Award is a Principal's Choice Award. And although the recipients may be good students, it is not based on which students have the highest academic average. Although the winners might be very involved at school, it's not based on which student is in the most of their activities. It certainly has nothing to do with how many people follow you on social media. When you spend 2 years supervising middle school hallways, you start to notice things about your students. Most kids go about their business very quietly. They do what they're supposed to do, they're great kids, but they prefer to kind of blend in and stay behind the scenes. There's always a handful of kids who stand out, not always for the right reasons. They require a little bit of coaching to get on the path. And finally, there's a group of kids who seem to be natural leaders. Other students are drawn to them. They work hard, they get involved, they are confident without being cocky, they have the ability to make connections with their peers and with the staff. And it is from this group that we usually find our Mr. and Ms. Stimson. It's not something you can really measure, and it's even hard to describe. You can just sense that there is something unique about these kids. So when this year's winners were decided, I asked the staff to share some of their thoughts about these students. And based on their responses, I knew that we had selected wisely. So I don't have enough time to read everything our staff members wrote. I put together some keywords and phrases that best describe our winners. So for Mr. Stimson, this is what your teachers have to say about you. He is polite, cooperative, and respectful. He's attentive in class and asks questions. He's hard worker and motivated to learn. He's a role model to his peers. He's the kind of kid who does the right thing even when no one is watching. He's always willing to help others. He's well-rounded. He's a member of student government, the National Junior Honor Society, and plays several sports. One teacher summed this student up perfectly when she said, he's the kind of kid everyone seems to want to be around. He's very simply one of the greatest students I've ever had. If you haven't figured it out already, please join me in welcoming Mr. Stimson 2024, Brian Renville, to the stage. Ms. Stimson, this is what your teachers have to say about you. There's a lot of common themes. She's polite, kind, and respectful. She's conscientious and compassionate. She's mature and poised. She is an intelligent and hard-working student. She's a team player who gets along with her peers and the staff. She enjoys helping others. She's a well-rounded individual who volunteers in the community, is involved in student government, plays sports, and is a member of the National Junior Honor Society. She always has a smile on her face and maintains a positive attitude. And finally, as one teacher put it, she's one of my top 5 all-time students. Please join me in welcoming Miss Stimson 2024, Janelle's Castro. So congratulations to Janelle's and Brian. Thank you for being great role models these past 2 years. And we certainly look forward to hearing about the great things you'll be doing in high school and beyond. So at this time, we're going to present our 8th grade students. I'd like to welcome Ms. Voorhees to the stage.
Juliana Key. Carly Emmanuel Noel. Christopher Perez Feliz. Jason Ventura Aguilar. Ethan Abreu. Katie Acevedo Gonzalez. Alejandro Acosta Medellin. Andre Adams. Anna Ajava. Giovanni Aguilar. Jacqueline Aguirre Canales. Jasmine Alas. Preston Albert. Polaris Alessio Peters. Byron Alfaro. Kimberly Alfaro Ruiz. Marissa Allen. Cecia Alvarado Giron. Kendi Alvarado Santos. Antonio Alvarez. Edgar Alvarez Fernandez. Olash Alvarez Flores. Daniel Alvarez Nunez. Sofia Alvira. Camille Amin. Ethan Anderson. Mario Andrade Argenta. Genesis Aparicio. Leandro Aparicio Cisneros. Anderson Aquino Martinez. Aaliyah Arce Romero. Francisco Arevalo Pineda. Haley Arjudo Molina. Diana Argueta Nolasco. Maria Arrow McIntosh. Eric Arzu Aguilar. Andrea Asturias Bonilla. Lucas Atkins. Evelyn Avila Diaz. Haley Avila Garcia. Allison Avila Hero. Nestor Avila Jimenez.
Yeah, these are rows.
Sorry.
I just realized.
Aras Akhenath. Shirley Venegas Molina. Genesis Venegas Oriana. Eva Garzola. Harrison Bastack. Daniela Rosano. Melanie Bautista Najera. Rania Golani. Isabella Bedoya. Isabella Benitez Alvarado. Janelle Benitez Masuda. Leonel Benitez Fuentes. Emily Benitez Reyes. Gracie Bennett Velasquez. Anthony Verdot. Natalia Barazuta Kitisaka. Sorry.